Hey guys, this is Carrie. This is Carrie Martell here, creator of the Humanist Night channel. I'm showing some clips here from my recent video, The Evil Business of the Satanic Temple, which is a documentary that talks about the non-profit and also for-profit company of the Satanic Temple. And if you want to know more about what I'm talking about there, watch the video. Anyway, it's about a 42-minute long documentary. Well-researched, well-produced. Doing okay organically. Got almost 3,000 views to it. I am making this video not about my documentary, but about the absurd behavior of the Google Ads review team, who has declared that this video is an election campaign video about Joe Biden. And you can see right there, Joe Biden had a clip there. You can just see the very short clip of Joe Biden that's featured in the video right there as I was talking. Now let's go over to my emails from the ad team. And they have, you can see this yourself, right? Apologies for the inconvenience. This is like the 12th email I've gotten from them talking about this. They claim that it is an election advertising in the United States policy flagged, which basically means that because it features a short clip of Joe Biden, which is like literally a couple seconds out of a 42-minute long video, a couple second clip of Joe Biden, it is therefore part of their election advertising in the United States policy, and I am not allowed to promote it unless I fill out a form declaring that I am engaging in an advertisement that is election-oriented about Joe Biden, which the video is not about at all. Now, if you're not familiar with what this is, look over at the Google's policy page, right? Election ads. In these regions, elections ads are allowed to run only if the advertiser is verified by Google. Specifically for the United States, it says U.S. election ads are ads that feature any of the following: a current office holder or candidate for an elected federal office, includes federal office such as President or Vice President of the United States, members of the House of Representatives or United States, and yada, yada, yada. Like basically state-level politicians running for election or in election. Well, if anybody who speaks the English language natively knows, the word feature in this context means the video is about that person, which my documentary about the Satanic Temple is not about. The only reason a clip of Joe Biden is shown at all in the video is during a part where we're talking about politicians' reactions to the Satanic Temple, talking about, you know, the viewpoints of some of these politicians and that they're trying to, you know, trigger politicians and things like that. The video doesn't mention Joe Biden by name. It doesn't talk about any electoral issue. It doesn't talk about his platform. It doesn't criticize Joe Biden. It doesn't endorse Joe Biden. The video's not fucking about Joe Biden. And I have been going back and forth with these people at Google about this issue. And it's just bizarre. It's bizarre that they are trying to get me to publicly declare that I'm engaging in a campaign election video, which is part of United States election campaign finance laws, by the way, that my video is about that, when it's not. Like, I would have to report that I'm doing election advertising. All the money I spend promoting the video, I would have to report that as an election campaign video from fucking Joe Biden, which it's not. It's outrageous. It's ridiculous. It's insane. It is completely insane what Google is asking of me. Like, look at this. And I explained to them several times, okay? I said, please show me where Joe Biden is expressly mentioned in the video. There's only a clip of him, you know? I told them, I'm not going to do this. This is ridiculous. I explain to them in detail. I show them. And they just keep coming back that, oh, it's an election campaign because you got a short clip of Joe Biden in it. This is just, and what's worse, I don't want to sound, I know how it might sound to some people, but look at the names of the people who are of the customer services, right? This is a Hindu name of a person, right? This is not a native English speaker. They're not. And I know that they're not because I've talked on the phone with these people. And I can barely understand what they're saying in English. And I know that sounds, that doesn't sound politically correct, but it's the truth. When you're dealing with the nuances of a language, you need to have someone who's a native speaker of that language. Just because the video has a couple clips of Joe Biden in passing reference as B-roll footage, while generally talking about politicians' reactions to the Satanic Temple, doesn't mean the video is an election campaign video for that politician. It's nuts. It's bonkers. I don't know what to say. I'm just completely baffled that a billion bajillion dollar company like Google can't afford, native English speakers to review policy violations like this. And instead they're relying on people who clearly do not understand what the policy actually says and what its intended purpose is for. And that a 42-minute long documentary about the Satanic Temple is not a political campaign for Joe Biden. I'm out.